Hello old-timers and newcomers. I really need to get a stage light. And things have been kind of underwhelming lately, haven't they? Where is my great narrations and novelizations of film plots? Where is my gradually more ambitious editing with sound bites and background music and overlays? Where are the feature-length films? Didn't I take a break specifically so I could come back fresh-faced and overread and motivated across a month of not working? Well, sit thy seat and rub thy hands, because this week is a return to form with...
It's this guy's segment!
Mark, did you open this door?
Ouija boards are out. Are you honestly coming back down?
Yeah. Forget about the shit.
Jeebus.
No, you're not looking in the mirror. I'm making that face too. UNUS ANNUS. Mispronounced, begotten and butchered, pretentiously stupid and stupidly fun. A meme spanning 1 year forced into existence by fame entertainers Mark Fishbach and Ethan Nestor, Markiplier and Crank Gameplays. Having grown bored of being rich from having fun, they imagined a means of better enjoying every day of one's life, other than playing video games for a damned living. And so they set out to every day do something haphazard and weird and have fun with it in an effort to inspire others to further treasure life and not take every day for granted, because exactly 1 year after the channel was started, the channel was deleted, erasing all the records of the things they did and experienced, leaving only the memories for the people who watched. So basically they boosted their already unfair income for a year by continuing to just have fun for a year. What the fuck? It's a joke! I'm joking! I have nothing but respect for these people. I think anyone who manages to run their mouth for hours on end, be consistently entertaining and funny, edit and upload new videos on the daily for years on end is doing something incredible. I have nothing but respect for any and all gaming YouTubers, whether it's Baby Markiplier, American PewDiePie, Irish PewDiePie, British PewDiePie, or Swedish Kardashian. In fact, the only reason I set up my gaming channel, link in the description, is so I could maybe learn to hold a conversation with people and not feel guilty about having fun on the side. It's sad when one's moment of personal growth is playing video games. Back to UNUS ANNUS. The idea was to upload 1 new video every day for a year, and what they did was completely random. In the very first video they cooked breakfast with sex toys, and in another video they visited a hypnotist's office to analyze their dreams. Once they discussed the severity of physical pain they'd experienced in their lives, and not long after Mark asked Ethan to tase him just for the experience. Not to mention the infamous pee sauna video, which I think is the one thing everyone remembers. Right now I'll be taking a look at their 12th video, the 354th video till Memorial Day. Ethan and Mark summons a ghost. But then if all these videos were deleted after 1 year, where did I get this one episode from? I found it. On the ground. Yeah, I was just having a walk in the woods thinking about what film to review next, because the McPherson tape still hadn't arrived. It's here now, thankfully. When my boots slid across a thumb drive, just lying half buried in the dirt, and knowing this is how horror movie starts and filming it might be worth something on YouTube, I took it home, looked it through, and there it was. You see, there are bad people in this world. People who can't be trusted. Turncoats who wouldn't respect Mark and Ethan's wishes to have UNUS ANNUS remain a memory. Bastards who didn't see a profound statement to the nature of life, but jackass for the iPhone generation. And if they saw a clip that they liked, they might have downloaded it. They might have downloaded more than one. They might have downloaded all of them. Svinahundar. Hur vågar ni? But at least one of them provided me with material for a video in a week where I work night every night again, so that's good. I get to review a meme that is available nowhere, nobody's looking for, and is barely remembered. Well, it sounds fun to me. Please note this video is purposefully pixelated because Mark and Ethan are actually very stringent about clips of UNUS ANNUS on YouTube. Tick tock, tick tock. Second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour ticks life away unyielding. The future burns in the present and the ashes are swept to the past. You can't thwart it or change it, but some would try preserving it. Anecdotes and moments, immortalized forever in magnetic tape and digital code, to be relived forever, never quite dying. Right? Date: November 25th, 2019. Suspicion of crime. The day previous, November 24th, 2019, Mark Fischbach, 28, was discovered comatose in his home by his partner Amy Nelson, 24. Mark Fischbach had been reported missing since November 19th, 2019, along with his close friend Ethan Nestor Darling, 22. The two were last seen November 18th, 2019, having stated their intention to film a segment for their joint YouTube channel, UNUS ANNUS. As of this moment, Ethan Nestor Darling has not been found. At the scene was discovered 2 cell phones and a digital video camera used for the segment, each of which in total having recorded approximately 18 minutes worth of video. This footage has not been altered.
There's Jimmy the Jimber and Timmy the Talk. Don't forget about the shit in the tank.
Not since Ghost Dimension have I seen such raw, uncut video. How else to explain the lack of autotune? Mark Fischbach and Ethan Nestor Darling. Accomplished YouTubers par excellence and wizened entertainers of the highest order. Like so many facets of our culture, their careers are built on the obfuscation of decay, the willful ignorance and denial of death. Their cameras are the eyes of an audience of millions, looking to them for the strength to go on in the face of chaos and pain, through the simple gesture of making them laugh. They look into this bulwark against mortality and smile, including us in their adventure after the fact, as they look forwards to the future where we will meet their gaze, hoping we'll be here. Tonight they are turning everything on its head, as they engage in a project to remind their audience about the shortness of their lives and to treasure every day for as long as they can. 1 year from now, this video will be irrevocably deleted, leaving only the memories for those that were here to experience it, the way a beloved friend may one day go into the night. Meeting such a monumental, unreasonable fate is not unlike staring into the star-laden pit of space. Feelings of awe and horror inspiring questions that seem all the more important in the face of it. In pure, horrid desperation, one may even ask, is there really no life beyond it? And so, on this autumn night, Mark and Ethan shall tackle the question head-on as they attempt to summon a ghost. And just like all novice ghost hunters, they take it way too seriously. A seance is the first sensible step, with Oof and Eve setting off in different directions. Oof is sent to find a crucifix, and Eve a set of candles to ready the ritual. Even though this is Ethan's own house, a place he's made a home over many years of living with his girlfriend and dog, in this moment a horrid disquiet has taken root. With the shadows dancing in tune with the wavering of his camera light and knowing the ceremonies they are about to perform, when Mark doesn't answer his quiet calls, all becomes real enough to make him question how safe they really are, and he turns to the Lord for comfort.
Jeebus is on my side. I don't even believe in you. Okay,
Wait,
I believe in you.
And you thought Midnight Mass was groundbreaking. I assume I never saw it. And as we all know, if I haven't seen something, then I really shouldn't be expressing an opinion on it. With the skill and foresight of trained baboons, they gather the instruments of demonic summoning only to forget the lighter, forcing Ethan to yet again brave the dark as Mark waits patiently for his return, only to find doors have begun opening on their own. And is it just me, or is it really annoying Ethan owns a house that big, but he hasn't filled it with stuff? If I could afford it, my house would look like the one from Visage. Minus the looming death shadows. Plus pet on a Skelai. The thought of demon tits does not titillate Ethan though, who holds Jeebus tight as Mark explains the proceedings, definitely not making this up as he goes along. In place of a Ouija board, they will use a pentagram, and in place of blood, they shall use dog toys, and in place of prayers from the Necronomicon, they use the first results on Google. All of which is so harrowing, Ethan has to lay down a circle of salt around himself to feel safe.
We're supposed to put the name of the demon here. What's the name of our demon? Bussy.
Bussy. Either Bussy or Linda.
Okay, when does the porn start? Annoyingly, it doesn't. It seems the presence of dog toys and the use of an iPhone for a mirror did not please the demon Bussy. Strange, because I'm sure that would have summoned 1471. Anyway, Mark suggests possibly using a crystal of some kind to grant sight beyond their senses and asks Ethan about anything like that in the house. Possibly a bracelet he owns, and unwilling to leave the protective circle of salt, he sends Mark upstairs to scour the rooms for it, while he remains here, alone. Even his dear pets leave him standing in the open room, awaiting Mark's return. Again he calls. Again no one answers. Have the cameras perhaps invited found footage into their home, wherein one vanishes the moment they leave frame? Has some malevolent incorporeal beast unmade Mark in some unspeakable way? No, Mark's just being a dickbutt.
You right there?
Oh my god, I hate everything about everything.
And for that he deserves to die. Neither man is surprised to find that the diminutive obsidian pearls offers no possibility to behold the tenebrous beings circling around the intrepid ignoramuses. But the night is not yet over.
Is that the biggest bathroom you got?
Oh, fuck.
What?
Are we gonna do the Bloody Mary thing?
Of course.
I've never done it.
I've never done it either.
I have! It's earth-shattering when you're 7. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. The morbid dare children makes to mock their friends for cowardice. Who this mystic figure is, and where from it came, is long since lost to the decaying annals of dead centuries, and yet she lives on in spite of death through the scores of witnesses testing the superstition for themselves. Thrice over, Mark chants her name in the unsilvered looking glass and stares into the gibbous depth of his own widening eyes in search for her flickering presence, deeper and deeper and deeper.
It is weird just looking at yourself in the mirror when you do this.
It's terrible.
It kind of just, your face stops being a face.
And that's how you know you're reading a quality creepypasta. The most generic, unimpressive illusions is made out to be reality cracking around you. It's a quirk of human perception for things to appear softening once your gaze becomes stagnant. Stare onto a ceiling fan for too long and the wings will flutter with complementary hues. Gaze into the dark and it will seem to squirm. But it's all just an illusion. There is nothing really there.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
I'm kind of tempted to turn off the video just to freak out anyone who's afraid of looking in a black mirror. Their poking and prodding at the supernatural has not agitated it all night. All this mixing of banal magics and dismissed folklore has come together to form nothing. From obscure rituals to spooky memes, nothing has materialized from the great dark to prove the mysticism of the universe. There is only one thing left to try. The Charlie game. Washed up and wanting for anything, Their desperation leads them to try just this one last thing. One last quest for supplies. One last attempt to summon Demon Bussy.
I hated it.
It was a porn! And the bastard's cut away, so I can't even have fun! God damn it! If you were strenuously suffering through my running mouth with the hope of a point to be made near the end, there isn't one. The video just stops and quickly summarizes how Mark's comatose and Ethan's gone, and me left being crude for a running joke. Must have been some great Demon Bussy. No word on how they managed to make another 353 videos, but creepypastas don't have to be consistent or make sense. And calling it a creepypasta is the one thing that does make sense. I think reviewing this video alone, separate from all the other 364 videos that make up UNUS ANNUS, is completely pointless, as there is no plot or point beyond about 20 minutes of tomfoolery. It's fun but pointless and don't deserve an assessment on the scale of 11. If you want to check it out, the entire library is available at the Internet Archive. I do not recommend just this one video from the channel, but if you have the time to sit down and binge for a night, then you might find yourself entertained. There is surprisingly much variety to it, ranging from really stupid children's games to the unsettling, comedic and even occasionally profound. Provided you forget the entire thing is basically a meme.
Okay,
but then again, would you expect more from these two?
This makes me real.
Mark and Ethan don't do art. They don't set out to make long-running narratives and things. They're normal guys who experience things and includes their audience in their adventure. There's many opinions about living vicariously through others, but when a person's success depends entirely on how much they make people want to hang out with them, you don't need much else to make whatever they get up to worthwhile. Which I just realized is an interesting subversion of the rules of storytelling. Characters not needing a plot to make their adventure captivating. But that's for an editorial I'll probably forget to make. To summarize, this is a bad found footage film that I enjoyed enough to recommend. If you're willing to ignore the spirit of the thing, being you had your chance to check it out some 2 years ago now, but now it's too late. It was a spirit you never knew, a friend you lost, a memory unrecoverable, a solemn reminder that time is fleeting and the opportunities you ignore will be gone forever, whether in a day, a month, or a year. So what the hell was I doing wasting your time and mine with this nonsense? Like I said, I thought it was fun to write cheese again. Thank you all for watching. I have been Call Scratches and I hope you won't unsubscribe until I have reviewed the McPherson tapes. Tape.